I'm Steve Phillips, and I'm the managing partner at Phillips Law Offices in Chicago. The firm was established in 1945 by my father when he was home on leave from the United States Navy. Since 1945, we've represented injured people across the state of Illinois and across the country. I'm very proud to say that many times our opponents, that is the defense attorneys in our cases, along with our actual defendants in those cases, have asked us to represent their family and friends in personal injury and wrongful death matters. I think that bespeaks the caliber of our firm and the caliber of our reputation. We concentrate in automobile accidents, trucking accidents, medical malpractice, product liability, and any serious injury or wrongful death case. Jurors and witnesses all rely on technology and video and animation to make their presentations and make their points. At Phillips Law Offices, we're on the cutting edge of technology in the courtroom. We think that the best presentation we can give our clients comes through strategic use of technology. And we're going to make sure that whatever advantage we can get with technology to proving our client's case, both liability and damages, we're going to take advantage of and we're going to use. We just recently settled a case for $17.5 million for a man who tragically ended up blind and in a wheelchair following hernia surgery. The case had been turned down by two other very well-respected plaintiffs' firms who didn't feel that they could prove that the man's injuries were the result of negligence. We went out of our way to find some of the best experts in the country to present our client's claim and prove that what happened should never, ever have happened. We've also represented many automobile and trucking accident victims over the years. What we found in our trucking accident cases is that oftentimes the trucking companies put profits over people. They run their trucks in excess of the federal mandated hours that they're allowed to run their trucks. They run their drivers over the federally mandated hours they're allowed to run their drivers. Why do they do it? Money. It's cheaper. Run the trucks more, make more money. The problem is driver fatigue, driver error, which leads to negligence on the highways. At Phillips Law Offices, we spend an inordinate amount of time figuring out the documents to prove that these trucking companies and drivers run over the federally allowed hours of service. When it comes to medical malpractice cases, we retain some of the best experts in the country, the leaders in their field. As far as defense tactics or defense tricks, we have a pretty good idea on how they're going to come at us, how they're going to defend the case. One of our partners here is a former defense attorney for 22 years and is an invaluable resource to discuss the defense tactics and defense thought process with regard to cases. We provide answers to our clients with regard to what's happened to them. How did the accident happen? Why did it happen? What are the facts behind the accident? When a potential client comes to Phillips Law Offices, we try to get them answers. We try to find out what happened, what are the facts of the occurrence, what are the damages following from the occurrence, and we send their records or the facts or the photographs or the evidence out to the most qualified expert witnesses we can find to get their insight, their understanding, and their opinion about what happened. After we get the reports back from our expert witnesses and have in-depth conversations with them, we then discuss with the client what we know and what additional facts we have to investigate. If we take a case at Phillips Law Offices, we leave no stone unturned. We make sure we go into an in-depth analysis and uncover all the facts that led to the tragedy that's really changed their lives. Here at Phillips Law Offices, we understand that these events often significantly change our clients' lives. Most, if not all, of the aspects of a client's life with a serious injury are turned upside down, typically as a result of no fault of their own. At Phillips Law Offices, we know how to tell your story to the jury. We know how to make sure that the jury understands how this has affected your life, because it's your life that's been turned upside down as a result of the negligence and carelessness of the defendants.